Hello and welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at ILUS Stock, Ilustrato Pictures International Incorporated. So in the last few weeks with this particular stock, we've been seeing a pattern of small bursts of incremental gains followed by a short-lived consolidation. So as you guys can see right here, we actually have this happening right here at 25 cents, and then as you guys can see, it has a small gain, and then we have consolidation from around the 30 cents to like 29 cents range, and then after that we have another small burst, and then we end up hitting all the way up to around 32 cents, and then once again we have a minor pullback and we have like a little recession, and then we have consolidation. And then once again, we have a small gain right here, and then we end up hitting 34 cents, and then we have another consolidation, and then this kind of continues until we end up peaking out at around 41 cents. And this was followed by a massive 7-cent drop. As soon as we hit 41 cents, you guys can see a ton of people just start selling off, and then we fall all the way down to 34 cents. And a lot of people just start taking profits, and this is just a natural recession. Possibly some whales sold as well, but it's not that bad, or else it would have been a much larger drop. So now watch these 2 points, 25 cents and 41 cents pretty closely, as these are our extreme support and resistance levels. So with 25 cents, that's basically like the floor for us. So most likely the stock is not going to ever go under 25 cents for at least a couple weeks or a couple months. So that's actually a point that we can actually rely on, and the stock most likely will not go under that. And then 41 cents is going to be the point where we just have to retest it multiple times, and it's just going to be very tough to break through that point. But then once we do break through that 41 cents point, it's going to be a good sign going into the future that we're going to see new all-time highs, and we're going to start getting major gains, and that's actually going to be pretty insane. And we might actually end up hitting up to 50 cents, which is going to be actually crazy, and a lot of people are going to be getting pretty decent profits. It depends on how many shares you have, of course. For me personally, I have over 50,000 shares of this, since I actually did get in pretty early, not too early, but early enough to get a decent amount of shares for a pretty low price. So let's go ahead and check out some of my support and resistance levels that I've actually drawn out right here. So my first support level is actually at 37 cents, actually 0.377 to be exact, because this is actually a point that the stock has touched multiple times, a pretty strong support level, and it's just barely fallen under that level. As you guys can see right here, it fell under this level for a short time, and then it came back again, and then it comes back to that exact same level of 0.377. Yeah, we can actually rely on that as a pretty reliable support level. And then for my resistance level, I have a resistance level at 0.394, or around 39.5 cents, because this is actually a resistance level that we've been struggling to break. As you guys can see right here, we actually ended the day on that exact point right there. You guys can see the candlestick, and then you guys can see the entire day we were just struggling to break this point. We barely broke it. We broke it this one time right here, where we ended up hitting 40 cents for the first time in the entire day. And you guys can see once again we're struggling to break this point. Just make sure to watch around the 39 cents to 40 cents area, because there's a lot of action happening around that point. And then also the 37 cents area for your support, because there's a lot of action happening at those particular price points. There's a lot of people selling off once it hits 40 cents, and there's a lot of people who are starting to buy in at around 37 cents, which is why it keeps going back and forth. And now let's actually go ahead and check out the RSI levels, because there's actually an interesting pattern that's been going on. So if we actually check anytime that we've peaked out, especially at this 41 cents point, you guys can see that it's at 77 for the RSI. Once you pass 70 for the RSI, that means that you're approaching overbought territory, which means that you're going to start seeing a lot of people taking profits, possibly whales, things of that sort, and the price is actually going to drop afterwards. And as you guys can see right here, anytime we've actually had a major dip and we just had just a huge fall, you guys can see the RSI is at around 25 at 34 cents right here. The RSI is actually at 25, which means that the stock is heavily oversold, and that more people are going to start coming in and buying a lot of shares. And then as you guys can see right here, that causes it to spike up. And we just need to really watch the RSI, because it's not a coincidence at this point. It's happened way too many times for that just to be a coincidence. So just make sure that's something that you're watching on the side as well. But we really don't know how this is going to turn out. If it does break 41 cents, just make sure that you're watching that point. That's going to be a good sign. But this could also go the other way as well. So just make sure to do your own research. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please go ahead and subscribe with your notification bells on. Leave a like if you guys did enjoy. And then also we have a Patreon link down in the description below if you guys want to actually help out the channel. Donate, help out. All the proceeds actually go back to making better content for you guys. But yeah, that's going to be the end of today's video. I'll see you guys next time.